Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back. I got my coffee. I got my time. I got a lot of work to do. I got like 15 reviews to do, so I got a lot of work cut out for me. But let's get started and see where we are. We are here with hyawehh. His question is, which of my monsters would be good for arena, both offense and defense, and which monsters should I focus on for dungeons? So let's see what he has. I'm just basically going to say what each monsters are good. Just checking out real quick if he has something that I might need to take into account. You farmed that a lot, nice. Let me see. What is this? This little, oh, it's a water one. It is the water one. You're gonna miss Twitch there. This might be interesting. This is interesting. Okay. Okay, I've seen it. So basically your question now, what monsters are good for arena, offense and defense and all that, but I'm kind of gonna tell you, discard the arena for now. Like, you just do your arena stuff and get your points, and what you're gonna put in the defense is just the best units you have. My suggestion is that it will be your Wind Sylphid as leader, your Chimera, Awa, and Chloe. That's gonna be your, well, you need to ruin up your Chloe, but that's gonna be your defense. That's how easy it's gonna be. That's also gonna probably be your offense, but what is more important is your units that you should focus on, right? That's the important part, because you're level 27, if I'm correct, 27. It doesn't really matter how you do in arena. Like, the only thing that does matter is that you get your glory points. That does matter. So I'm gonna give you advice on which unit you should focus on and which units you shouldn't. I'll give like a team that you could work on, right? So first off, we already see that you have a water chimera, which is awesome. It's a very good unit. We got the Ninetale Fox, which is also really good. Really, she has a pretty specific role, but she's gonna be later on one of your units that you wanna get in arena and fuck up people with. We got Awa, one of the most used, maybe not, but most powerful PvE units, so person versus the environment. So this is one of the units you want to focus on when it comes to PvE. She can be used in PvP, but I prefer not to. We got the Wind Sylphid and the Water Sylphid, both really good. Actually, they both fulfill their own role. Tyrone, when he's awakened, has a control role because of the hailstorm and gets 9% speed. And here, this Wind Sylph is more of the damage dealer, and he has a bit better speed buff, speed leader, sorry, for arena. I do like Tyrone and I do like the Wind Sylph. I think the Wind Sylph is gonna be better later on because of a higher speed lead as leader. That doesn't mean that Tyrone, like, I think you just take Tyrone when they have a lot of fire units, and you just take your Wind Sylphid when they have a lot of water units. That's what I think. We got Rena. I would suggest you not really to focus on her, because you have better units than Rena, and I kind of see that you put some effort into her. I just don't. She's countable really easy, and she's not going to be your first 6-star. She's not going to help you out that much. So I would suggest not to use this unit. And I know this could be a very good unit as a tank, as a defense unit, but she doesn't really fulfill any kind of role besides stalling. So I would not use her too often if I were you, because you have a Chloe, and that's the fire one, and she is 10 times better, because we have Fanatic, gives everyone invincibility for 1 turn and gain immunity for 2 turns. This is so good. Yeah, and basically this is the unit you want to have, and you have it, so that's really good. Just a quick what you want to do for runes: get her speed, so get swift, and then get Swift Energy. Think that will work, or Swift Endure. I like to do Swift Endure. The reason for that is because you want her resistance to become pretty high so she doesn't get controlled easy. Another thing you could do is Swift Will, so you make sure if you don't get the first turn you could get him. But since you're not that high, Swift Energy will be the best. And then slot 2 will be a Speed rune, 4 HP rune and 6 an HP rune. We got the Fire Taoist. I actually need to check his skills because I know that the second skill is pretty good. Decrease the attack. I'm not so sure if he's worth putting your effort in. Reason being is pretty simple. You already have some good units over here, so I'm not sure if you should put your effort in that. I see you have a fire, what's it called? Lizard Man. And I think it's pretty decent, but again, you have better monsters already, so not really worth putting your time in. Same goes for the Magic Archer. Phantom Thief Fire one is actually pretty strong. I do not think you should focus on him. Well, to be honest, I don't know. This monster seems to be very strong. It's a good one-hit monster, but I don't like him as much. I mean, it's not the best Phantom Thief in my eyes. It has a good attack, but I don't like him too much. He's so squishy. And yeah, I don't know. Actually, this unit is pretty good. Kali. Kali can hit up to 35k if you rune her right and get her up to 6-star, but she's very squishy. But I mean, there are some people that use her. She could be a really good one-shot monster. I like her better than the Phantom Thief, because the Phantom Thief doesn't have any skill that ignores any defense, and her second skill actually ignores defense, which makes her so good. I'm not sure if you are getting this for the fusion or not, because he is a fusion monster, so if you do that, just do that, but she's worth using. I would actually suggest you, if you want another DPS, Kali is pretty good. The Light Fairy, pretty good unit, definitely a unit you want to use later on. Why is that? Because she will get awakened at some point, and then she has a Holy Shield, which is pretty damn useful. You can really abuse the elements with this shield, because if you have, for example, if you fight a lot of wind units and they go for your Chimera, you just put the invincibility shield on him, and they will still attack him and he won't take any damage. So that's why the fairy could be very good, and that's why I definitely suggest you get this unit up to 5-star as well at some point. Ramagos, definitely a unit you want to keep. I don't think you need him right now, but later on you might want to get him, so keep him. I do think you don't have attack buffer right now. You do have a Seek, he could be used, but I like the Megan better. This woman, it's not a guy. This Mystic Witch, when she's awakened, she will be really good for you because of the spell of strengthening. Basically a really good unit with good skills. The second and first skill are also really beneficial. Also, her you want to rune her with Swift Focus. You want to get, let me see, Speed, HP, either HP or Accuracy. That's up to you. But Accuracy, I like the Accuracy rune here because then her first two skills will hit most likely. So if I want to go over which units you should focus on, it's gonna be your Chimera, your Ninetale Fox, your Hyawehh, your Wind Sylph and Water Sylph, your Chloe, your Light Fairy, and your Mystic Witch. That's the monsters you should focus on. That will be a great team. I want to check this unit out real quick because I haven't seen a dark one yet. What is skill? Inflicts 33% of your max HP as damage by cursing the enemy. By cursing the enemy when you die. Last curse. Oh, okay. If he dies, he does damage. That's terrible. That's a terrible skill for this unit. You know why? yes, when he dies, he does 33% damage or if on his life, right? Yeah, it's an attack unit. He won't get much life, like 33%. That might be like 3k or something, 3k total. It's stupid. When he's a 6-star, it might be 3k. So that's stupid. Okay, this unit is stupid. So I stay with what I said. Let me check the runes that you already have. I see what I like. You got him ruined with Swift Focus. I think that's actually pretty good. Defense percent. I understand why you use this here, because basically that's a good rune. I don't think he needs the defense percent, but I think it's good for now. And then it's a 6-star rune, so I'll just keep it. I would suggest making this an attack rune if I were you, and then you should be fine. Then we got the 90 Fox. You use them with Fatal Focus. You need. I would, if I were you, I would make this an accuracy percent rune, make this an HP percent rune, and make this a HP percent rune. Sorry, HP attack. Sorry, attack percent, accuracy percent. Sorry, I was a bit spaced out there. Hyawehh. Swift Focus, good setup. Also here has to be an attack percent rune. Does he need to crit to get his stuff off? No. Make this an attack percent rune. So attack, no, actually, speed, attack percent, and accuracy percent. So speed rune on 2, attack percent on 4, and accuracy percent on 6. That's how hyawehh should be runed. Yourself, Fatal Blade. Yeah, these two are shit runes. The accuracy rune, I wouldn't even go for that. No, I would make him attack percent, attack percent, attack percent. I'm not 100% sure, but I think you know that the 2, 4, and 6 slot are only attack percent. Sorry, are only percentage-based runes, and the 2 slot can only be speed, and the 6 slot can have a few different percentage-based sets, like special things like accuracy, resistance, resistance. Do I have something else? I don't know. I think those two are the main ones, right? Yeah. So try to get the correct runes in the correct places. Like this has to become a attack percent rune. This has to become an attack percent rune, and I would suggest you to make this an attack percent rune as well. Then we got the water sylph. I actually I would suggest you to go for Fatal Focus as well as the other one. Oh no, that's Blade, sorry. So this one, Fatal Focus. And then this being a speed rune, this an attack percent rune, and this an accuracy rune. Then we got Chloe. I already told you that, just swift energy with a 2 slot on speed, 4 slot on HP, 6 slot on HP, or resistance if you desire higher resistance, which you should desire. You could also go with Swift Endure to bump up that resistance. And then last, the light, well not last, the light fairy. When you're gonna rune her, I would Fatal Energy. The reason why I say Fatal is because this heal actually heals proportion to your attack power, so you want to have somewhat of attack power, and then just get a mixture like attack percent, HP percent, and HP percent, or another attack percent. Then we got the last unit that I wanted you to focus on, and that's Megan. Swift Focus again, speed on 2, HP percent on 4, accuracy percent on 6. Those units you should focus on, and when you do, you will have a good team. Your team will consist of mostly Chloe, one of the two Sylphs as being your speed leader, your Chimera because he's the strongest unit right now, and your hyawehh for now. But later on, maybe even 90 Fox when she has a high percent accuracy. Her last skill can dispel all the buffs on the enemy, which will help you quite a lot in arena. Maybe not at your stage right now, but later on you will get that. So for now it'd probably be either a hyawehh or one of the sylphs as extra. Hope this gave you enough info. I think you have some nice monsters. I think the monsters I named and said what you should run on, focus on them. They will help you become a better player, and they will help you become stronger in PvE, but also in arena. So that was your review. I'm on to the next. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm here with Demonofsummons. His question was, I want to progress in PvE a bit more, but I cannot decide on what to do really. I'm currently stuck on Giant Speed 3 and I want to crawl up a little bit. Maybe you can help me. Well, I think I can help you. You're just level 19, so you just started out. What I want you to focus on are a few things, and I'll tell you them right now. First of all, when you go to... Okay, I'll show you this. Wait a second, because I have to... When you go to the shop, there is a glory shop. You get glory points from arena. So what you want to do is put all your points, all your glory points, into this mystery plant. The plant gives you more energy production. This will help you spend more energy every day, which will help you become a higher level faster. And the rest of this, don't bother with it. Also try to get one Devilmon every week if you can, because this Devilmon will be useful. You will be able to get those amount of points pretty like 180 you can get that, and after you got the Devilmon and you got more points, go for the mystery plant upgrades. That's the main priority you want to do. You will get that. You will be able to do that. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get the Devilmon every week, because I am, and I'm also level 25 on this account, so it's not too hard to get that done. Then I'm not 100% sure where you are in the story right now, but if you could get up to the Famous Volcano, when you get there, this is a great level when you go for on normal and start farming the normal to level up your monsters. And it would be great use if you have some monsters that of your friends that are very strong to clear it. So that's something, but if you're not there yet, try to progress through the normal states up till probably Tamarind Desert after you cleared normal there. You might want to start doing hard till where you can, and you might, like at some point, like level 20, 22 or something, you should try to be able to do the hell mode and start getting those 3 to 4 star runes on energy, and you can get like decent runes with a high with a decent amount of percentage based stats. So let's go back to your account. I have to search you first. There we are. That wasn't too hard. And let's see what you have right now. So that first bit is really important. So that's something you need to take into account. Okay, we got a wind period, we got a Kung Fu Girl, another fire period, we got an Sieg, a Ramagos, well not yet, but a Warbear, Epcon Priest, a Light, Drunken Master. He could be okay for you maybe. Copper, Rare, Bounty, not so special, a Wind Jetty. Okay, I see you have 2 Devilmon, so you're doing something good already. I want to suggest not to use those Devilmon yet, because the periods are very good monsters, but I wouldn't use the Devilmon on it right now, because I don't think it's worth it right now. I don't think you need that on them. Basically, if you want to know what units you should focus on, it's definitely the 2 periods, the fire and the wind one, Sheik, and like for team Sheik, and what else? And the wind pixie. I think that's what you should focus on, because then you have oh no, not the wind pixie. I'm absolutely sorry. I mean the wind griffin. This team, why am I saying that this team would be good for you? Well, basically because you have a high damage output with both periods. Sieg will give you an attack buff, which he also provides some good damage. And then the Bernard gives you the speed leader, from the tailwind that will help you out as well on everywhere. Like it's really for everything. So what I would focus on is the 2 periods, your Sieg and your Wind Griffin. You want to try to rune the Wind Griffin with Swift Focus and try to get speed on 2, HP percent on 4 and accuracy percent on 6. Try to make him your fastest unit. And then right after your Sieg should be the next fastest unit. And then your periods, you rune them for fatal. I think that's a correct set. But try to get like this rune, that's really nice. Try to get an attack percent rune on 3 as well. Same goes for your fire period. Try to get the attack percent runes on the 2, 4 and 6 slot, because those are the only runes where you can get attack percent or any kind of percentage based runes. We got a Kung Fu Girl. I think for your level she could be actually pretty good. Also she increased the attack power for Arena, so that's really good right now. So you could definitely use her, but I wouldn't use her. I wouldn't use her till the end. Also here, try to get attack percent, and attack percent, because then she will start doing a lot more damage. And you kind of want to have the 3 stars percentage based runes, because they will get the double of amount on every upgrade compared to a 1 or 2 star. So that makes a big difference there. Also, some units that are good that you want to definitely use kinda later on maybe. I think actually this Tien Queen will actually be pretty useful for you, because he has the 1 more drink and he's a light unit. That makes him pretty cool. So I think this unit could be good for you. You want to rune him with fatal, probably fatal energy. That's something that would work for him, I think. So I think the light Drunken Master could be very useful for you, because it's a light unit and he will do good damage against like literally anything, and he has a heal which is pretty decent. Also the copper can be good. Bernard will be very good. The wind pixie will definitely come in place later on in the game, and this wind jetty also don't get rid of it, because it's a really good unit. I see you already feeded some of them to him, so you probably have seen some of the videos of me or someone else. The synergy makes him pretty strong healer, a pretty strong healer. Also the Garuda is a pretty good monster, so I shouldn't go get rid of him either. If I want to help you out, I will say right now your main priority is to get those 3-star runes with percentage base, like get a fatal percentage based attack star rune for the 2 slot, the 2 slot, the 6 slot. For the wind one, same goes for the fire one. Get a percentage based, attack percentage based 3-star on the 6 slot, on the 4 slot and on the 2 slot. You might even want to go with accuracy percent on the 6 slot for the fire one, but that's up to you. It's not needed, but it could help. If you're using Remagos, get those HP percent based stats. Like get those runes. Like every time 2, 4, and 6 will need to be percentage based. So start hunting for those runes, and that will make you become a lot stronger in any situation. Same goes for Zeke. Get these 2 runes to attack percent, and then he will be great. Also, what I want to say to you is that as long as you don't get the runes correctly, the units will feel a bit bad. Like the damage will feel a bit bad. But as soon as you get those percentage based runes, it's just gonna the damage is just gonna load up. Because for example, if you have like 10% attack, 10% of 343 will be 34.3 each time, and that's 10%, right? This rune gives 64, but a percentage based rune, if you plus 9 that's like 28%. No, that's plus 12, I think. It will be something like 26 or 24, I don't know, something like 20%. So that only will already be more than this rune, and that will accelerate when this monster gets like to a 5-star eventually, because his main attack goes up, and that goes for every unit. So get the percentage based runes on your units. And something you want to look out for is maybe getting your, let me see, your Wind Jetty and or your Water Garuda up, because then you have a healer to join the team. I think the Wind Jetty is going to be your best bet right now, just because he's going to be easier. Well, not easier, he's just going to have the stronger heal, and Garuda does have the Dispel, but I think the Wind Jetty will be more beneficial for you now, and you will need him later anyways. Also, do not get rid of Shannon, because he's going to be useful later on in the game as well. And I think getting your Bernard up will help you a lot, because he can give your team a lot of speed. You want to make him as fast as possible, so the highest speed you can get. Good amount of accuracy, good amount of health, and then he is good to go. And then your team, you will get a great team, because those periods are pretty good units. Okay. So what am I saying? Try to level up the monsters that I told you. Get them all to 4 stars, and get then one of your periods to 6-star. To 5-star. The first 5-star unit should be the fire period, in my opinion. Get the correct runes. So get the correct runes, the percentage based runes. Level up all the monsters that I told you were good, like were decent. And then start awakening the easy ones. Like the easy ones to awaken are let me see, just quickly. Let me see. Where are you? Okay, Bernard will be pretty easy to awaken, not too hard. But especially your Wind Jetty will be easy, and your Garuda will be easy to awaken. So try to awaken your Yeti first, because he's gonna have the biggest heal. Try to awaken your Garuda and your Bernard, because that just helps. And then later on, when you are a bit of a stronger team, you can start awakening your fire period and then your wind period. But that's basically your plan that you should do. I hope this was useful for you. This is your review, so I'll see you guys in the next review. Be right back. Okay, we're back at kantekLoL. He has a question, what to 6-star next? I think I can do that pretty fast, so that's good. I already I'm familiar with his name, so I probably already did something for him. I'm just checking out what you got, man. Let me see. What should you? Well, what to 6-star next? Is that the best thing to do? Is it smart for you to go for this first 6-star right now? Yeah, I think it is. You got some good units up there, so I would say Jojo. Yeah, I would just say Jojo. I think Jojo will be your best bet because Jojo is one of your stronger units. I think Jojo will be very useful late game for Trail of Ascension, for example, but overall he is just great. He has a lot of good skills that you want, like continuous damage, the bomb assist without that, like ignore armor, it's good for arena, and a heal debuff, so I think he's gonna be your best unit. I know Julie is pretty good, but you don't really Julie is not really the best attack monster in the world. When you see Julie do a lot of damage, it's because there's a defense break on, and I think Jojo is overall better than Julie. So I would go for Jojo. That should be your first 6-star. I do think you still need to work on like your aim on, get that crit up. I know it's hard, but that's definitely something you need to get to 100%, otherwise he's not going to be useful enough. You might consider switching one of the energy sets towards Blade, like maybe this slot plus this one, like these two, get them to Blade with HP percent and then crit substats, because that will gain you, let me see, that will gain you 12 and you will lose 3 here and you will lose nothing here, so that you gain 9 already from just the set. So that's 81%, and if you have like on both like 3 to 6%, you gain another like let's say 9. So that will make you get 90%, and then when this rune is leveled up, you'll go up to 100%. So that's what you should do on him. So yeah, Jojo is definitely gonna be your next 6-star man. I think that's the best unit you should 6-star right now. This unit, by the way, try to get him up to your team because he's gonna be really good. This whistle is basically the same as Chloe, only you won't get invincibility, but the thing he does get is a violence pack on him just by run. So that's a really good unit you got there. Yeah, so Jojo, your first 6-star. Okay, that was your question answered, so hope that was satisfying to you. Let me know what you were thinking yourself. What would you 6-star first? Let me know. And I'll be right back with another review. Okay, I'm back with Taylor Swift fan. That's your own opinion. Nah, man, that's cool. I'm also a friend of Spike Leslie. Spike Leslie has a lot of friends, apparently. And I was wondering if I could help, if you could help giving me a review. Basically, you're just starting out, right? So what is important to you is to make sure that you get Devilmon every week from the arena, from the glory points, and get your plant upgraded. This is the mystery plant. So every week try to get a 180 glory points at least to be able to buy the Devilmon. And do not use them unless you have something amazing like the Awkward Girl. What the heck? You have been lucky for getting that monster. So basically dump every Devilmon in the Awkward Girl, get her skills up. That's what you want them for, because this is a 5-star, you will not be able to skill up easily. Let me see if you actually did. Okay, you didn't get any skills yet. So make sure you get a Devilmon every week. The Devilmon gives you 1 skill up for any unit, doesn't matter which one. This means like getting a unit like a 5-star unit like a Gold Girl, you'll never get another one, or pretty much sure you will never get another one, and if you do, you're probably not going to use him on the Awkward Girl to get a skill up on your skills. So that's what the Devilmons are good for. So try to farm 180 glory points. You could get them from rivals and from the arena itself. So you can get these skills up from this girl, because that's really helpful. because this skill will do more damage and also has a better chance of hitting the debuff, which is defense. This will just make sure that you heal more, which is good. This will do more damage, but also be having a bit more chance of getting one to sleep or stun, not sleep. So this is a very fortunate unit that you got. I will go over the units that are good and that you should keep and maybe focus on. And then I think about runes I'm not gonna tell. Well, I'm gonna tell you something about runes, but I do feel like there's not much to tell about runes right now. So the Aquatic Girl, super awesome, you got that. This is gonna be your main focus. It's also probably gonna be your first 6-star. But yeah, awesome unit. Kung Fu Water Girl, not so great. Not a great unit. Then we got the Water Amazon. She's actually pretty good. I don't think you should focus on her right now, but she can be an addition to your team at some point. So I would say Aquatic Girl being your real water support unit. Since you have her, you don't need the Water Garuda right now because she's just not. It's not needed anymore. I do think this guy removes all harmful effects. Yeah, so you don't need your Garuda because you have this girl. Then the Hellhound is going to be great for buffs. He's going to provide you with some good buff when he's awakened. Also, he's a good damage dealer and it's an easy unit to skill up. With every Hellhound you can put him in and get him skilled up. I saw you get the Light Inugami. That's really great. This is one of the better units on the Light team. And I would suggest getting this up to 4-star as soon as you can. That's a great unit. Do we have anything else on this account that is great? Not so much. Okay, that doesn't matter. So we got we have Fire Inugami. He is pretty good. He's not pretty good, he's just really good. So let me say what you should focus on. 1, the Occult Girl, obvious. Occult Girl, Fire Hellhound, Light Inugami, Fire Inugami, and I would focus on one more unit. I think I would focus on Ramagus here. I think all these units will be good late game as well, so all these units will never really get old. Except for the Fire Inugami, at some point he's going to be less good, but he could be still. A lot of end game players are still using him, so it's not like he's a waste of time. Yeah, I would just focus on these, the Occult Girl, the Fire Hellhound, the Ramagus, or sorry, the Wind Warbear, it's called Ramagus when he's awakened, the Inugami, and the Fire and Light Inugami. That's where I should focus on if I were you. So now let's check their runes real quick. I know you're just starting out, so your runes won't be anything great. I'll just tell you what you should get on them. The Occult Girl should go. It's a support unit, right? What I would do personally is go focus, energy, and since you're low level, I would go double focus energy. So get like 4 focus runes on her. That will give you 40% accuracy already. And then 2 energy runes. And I would go an energy rune, like I would go, well, speed could be good, but I would go energy. Sorry, no, not energies. I would go HP percent, and then accuracy percent. And then like double focus means 4 times the rune, because 1 focus set is 2 runes, right? So 4 focus runes and 2 energy runes, and then being the 2 and 4 slot being HP percent, and the 6 slot being accuracy percent. This is how you want to rune her for now. You might have to do some farming for these runes, but that's how it is. Try to get, if you can, try to get 3-star percentage based runes, not 2 stars, because this will go like to 8% right now, but if this would have been 3-star, it would have been the double, like 16%, so it makes a big difference. Then the Hellhound, you want him to be fast, so I would say Swift Blade is a decent one. And then I would go for attack percent, crit damage, attack percent. So Swift Blade, I think you won't be able to do Swift right now, so what I would suggest is just Fatal Blade, like you have, and then just attack percent, attack percent, attack percent. Then we got Ramagus, full energy. Try to get those HP percent based runes on 2, 4 and 6, because that are the only slots that can be percentage based, and that's just a better rune. Percentage based is just that's where the units are starting to grow. Then we got the light Inugami. You want his focus to be really high, so also here I will suggest you to just use a lot of focus runes, maybe even just full focus. Because you're low level, this is the best way to do it. Then do, let me see, speed on 2, HP percent on 4, and accuracy percent or HP on 6. It's a support unit, and that's how you should use him. You could also go for swift speed, swift focus, because you want him to be fast. But I think you will have a hard time getting those runes maybe. Well, the focus runes are also not that easy to get, so swift focus might even be better. The fire Inugami should be focused on Fatal Blade. It's just a great unit with Fatal Blade, and then attack percent on 2, 4 and 6. And do we have anything else? Or were those the units? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, those are the units. So this is my review for you. I hope it was useful. Make sure you get your Devilmon every week and use it on your Occult girl to get her skills up. And make sure to upgrade your mystery plant after you get a Devilmon. The Devilmon is the most important thing to get every week. And this is definitely something for late game, that you get your Devilmons every week. Like if you know that, the faster you know that, the better it is. And just when your Occult girl is finally skilled up, then you just save up till you get another good unit that's hard to get. So that will help you a lot. Okay, I'm gonna end this video. I did 4 reviews here, so I'll do another video about 4 other summoners. And yeah, that's it. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.